Thought I had some on my beard. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. People be wanting to know. Yo, Tori, what is the Black Superman mindset? What is the executive protection mentality or the executive protection mindset? What exactly do you mean by the Black Superman? Well, I look at it like this, man. You know, the Black Superman was a nickname given to me by one of my close friends, Ron. So I always wonder why he called me the Black Superman. And I got called Superman by other friends and colleagues over the years. And, you know, at first I used to dismiss it because, you know, my original nickname was Red, or T-Walk. A lot of you guys know me as T-Walk. Some of my buddies from back in the day, they know me as Red. I started doing all this fitness, personal training stuff. And I guess I was doing a lot of it, still had a lot of energy to go kick it, you know, film content. I was doing like some background work in movies, small film, and stuff on Amazon Prime, some background work with Tyler Perry sisters, you know, and a couple of scenes in that, you know, and some other little small stuff. So basically I hit the ground running when I got out of the Army and I came back to Atlanta. But you got to remember, man, Atlanta is one of those cities that you can damn near do anything out here. That's why I always tell people, man, like, you do not have to feel like you don't matter or you don't count. Especially if you live in this town. You live in this city of Atlanta, man. All you have to do is sign up with Central Casting, man. You know, start getting to know the PA, start to get to know the people. Start out as background, man. Put your resume together. Get you an IMDb page. Start learning how to edit content. Start becoming a person on camera. Like, you know, that's what I did. And I guess in some people's eyes, I was looking like I was the Black Superman. I really started to like do a deep dive on what people saw in me. And what I think people saw in me is that I had the desire and the will and the tenacity and the courage to just go for what's on my thoughts, to go for what I think is best, not only for myself, but for the community. You know, I want to give back. I want to be able to inspire and spark that fire. And that kid out there who don't have a mentor, who don't have a dad in their life, man, or somebody, an older brother that can pull them by the coattail and tell them to cut that shit out that they doing out there in the streets. You bigger than that. Let me show you the way. Let me educate you. Let's rebuild your confidence level. A lot of people out here are not even confident in themselves. So the Black Superman is all about being confident and sure of yourself. So that's what the Black Superman really comes from. Oh man, I can't cover the frogs. You know, the Black Superman is just that. You know, just being the example. You know, in the military we had a saying, you know, be, know, and do. Be the example. If you think this organization, this job, or this company or wherever you at needs to be, you know, restructured, the leadership sucks, people are just toxic, then be the change that you want to see. That's what I exemplify. That's what the Black Superman exemplified. Superhero persona. Plus, I was in the comic books. I've been known to be an artist. I was creating comic books from back in the day. You know, so it all makes sense with the Black Superman, the physical fitness, the soldier, creative energy, and just the courage to just get out here and just help people. So I tell people, especially the boys, because we're gonna need those boys. Every generation will determine how comfortable the next generation is. If we make it too comfortable and reward bad behavior, 20 years from now, the 12-year-olds will be 32. And there be still more talks about the Pookie and Ray Rays and the Chads out there. Men ain't shit. And round and round we go. The women ain't shit because there was once girls that no one checked. And when I say check, I don't mean a derogatory statement. I mean it just like motivating and inspiring them to pull their internal light out of them. Everything ain't always got to be ratchet. Turn up, let people do what they do, let them live in their truth. okay, they can live in their truth, but a lot of that shit be a cop out, be an excuse to just have uncivilized behavior, standing on tables and stuff, twerking, bringing guns to work, shooting people at gas stations, homicides. Everybody can't get along. The dating is garbage and trash. A lot of this stuff comes from character, uncivilized character that we never checked. It was left unchecked over the course of a period of time, so now everybody's an adult with unchecked character. The Black Superman is bigger than just having muscles. You know, so I already talked about, like, you know, physical fitness, looking at your physique, your image, because your image is going to curtail your level of self-esteem. It's a lot of people out there that still need to work on developing their self-esteem. That's why we got a lot of envy out here. That's why we got a lot of jealousy out here. That's why we got a lot of backstabbing out here. It all goes down to those human needs that was never met. People hide behind it. People that's right around in your circles that have low self-esteem and they hate you for it. They pose as a friend but work as a spy. They hope you meet your demise. They pound you up, hey man, you got it, you got it. But they want you to fail, man. That's why I tell you, man, like, focus on your self-preservation. You know, Black Superman is about focusing on self-preservation and becoming magnetic to where you attract things to you, attract people to you, manifest prosperity, peace to you. A lot of times we have that anxious energy, which turns into desperation. We want it so bad that we almost had it, but it slipped out of my hand. We push things away. That anxious energy can push things away because everything is energy. You may not be able to consciously put your finger on it, but energy never lies, you know. That's why you can feel the energy when you shake people's hands. You get into their aura. A lot of us emit a certain type of aura. The Black Superman is just that. We want to bring that light out of people. And when I say Black Superman, it's not just me. It's a way of life. It's a mindset. And you know, and I call that the executive protection mindset. The executive protection mindset is having situational awareness of 360 degrees. Like for my profession, doing security and protection. I have to protect the principal, protect the person doing bodyguard work, protect the facility, protect the infrastructure or a piece of real estate. You have to have 360 degree awareness. So you have to work and practice on your IQ. You don't always have to be aggressive. You don't always have to be violent. There's technical proficiencies that goes into this Black Superman executive protection mindset, right along with the tactical proficiency, which I will get into in another platform, in another episode. But right now, man, I just want to introduce you guys the Black Superman and the executive protection mindset. Being a diplomat as men, bringing back gentlemen. You don't have to be a reckless Negro. Gentlemen, be gentle, but also violent when necessary, but humble. You know, and that's what being a man is all about, man. We have lost that art, and we can't allow that, can't let that art be lost in the sauce for the upcoming generation. So that's why I'm on assignment, and I feel like it's my duty, it's my job to share some of this information before this information goes extinct. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Black Superman Executive Protection Mindset. At the same time, let's stay sharp, stay vigilant, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.
If heaven was a mile away,
Would I pack up my bags and leave this world behind?
if heaven was a mile away,
Or save it all for you?
if heaven was a mile away,
Would I fill the tank up with gas?